Alright folks, the time is finally here and we have Wonder Woman, the newest installment of the DC Cinematic Universe. And this movie is directed by Patty Jenkins, stars Gal Gadot, Chris Pine, and is about the upbringing or the origin story of Diana Prince as she becomes a future warrior. Unexpectedly, Chris Pine crash lands on their island and then tells the tale of the terrible World War I. So, Gal Gadot finds in her warrior self to go and help humanity and rid everything of this war. Gal Gadot hops ship with Chris Pine and they sail across and we have Wonder Woman. Now folks, I was super excited going to Wonder Woman for many reasons. I'm a big superhero fan. I personally like DC a little bit more than Marvel. Although their movies haven't been as, superior as Marvel's have been, I still enjoy them a lot. So I was curious to see what Wonder Woman was going to bring to the table. And guys, I must say, it was a straight up blast. I loved this movie from start to finish. And it's a lengthy movie. I think it's like 2.5 hours about, but it was a thrill ride. It was exciting, and I got a lot to say about it. A lot of good things, a few negatives. I'll save those to the end, but hey, let's get right into it. I'm going to go off on the right away and say Gal Gadot owns the role of Wonder Woman. She does a terrific job as Wonder Woman. She was born to play this role. She was meant to play this role, and I'm so glad they casted her. She is one of those standout, kind of those perfect cast type of superheroes. For example, we got Robert Downey Jr., perfect as Iron Man. We also have Hugh Jackman, who is terrific as Wolverine. And we got Ryan Reynolds, who's terrific as Deadpool. And now we have this, and she does a terrific job, I must say. She is outstanding. Not only is she fit for the part, she's beautiful for the part. And she also brings a lot of emotion, which a lot of people were having skepticism of because she was a model before. And if we know anything, a lot of models don't make the best actresses. So she proved a lot of people wrong, and she kicked it out of the park. Now, as for Chris Pine, he did a terrific job as well. I must say that I equally liked his character as much as Wonder Woman's for the fact that he brought so much realness to it. But really human feel to it. He brought emotion. He brought happiness. He made me laugh plenty of times. He made me tear up a few times. He was tremendous. Them each individually were terrific, but together their chemistry was awesome. I loved this movie so much for that reason. It's probably one of my favorite things about it because they built their characters so well together from start to finish. It was awesome. What else was awesome in this movie? The visuals. It was visually pleasing. The colors were vibrant. The landscape of the island that Wonder Woman came from, gorgeous. The action sequences, gorgeous. The cinematography and the choreography during the action sequences were also terrific. But I'll jump into my first and smallest gripe about this movie. The action sequences. They are tremendous. They look really good even when CGI is being used. But my biggest issue is it's the editing sequence. They decide to slow it up when she's about to hit somebody, which isn't bad. It acts for a really cool effect. But problem is they do it a lot. So it just feels really repetitive and they kind of cram it at you. But it looks awesome, so I'm not going to complain. Now let's go to the story a little bit. When Gal Gadot, aka Wonder Woman, gets to London, she is so fish out of water. She really doesn't know what's going on. She'll carry her battle sword and her shield wherever she goes. So seeing her try to adapt with this whole situation was really enjoyable, and that really helped for when they're not doing action sequences to really have you pay attention, not get bored by dialogue and all that stuff, because she's really learning all this stuff for the first time, and it's kind of exciting to see. I would say one of the bigger lackluster parts of this film would have to be the villains. The villains were pretty lame. I guess they had their part, they had their role, but there was 3 villains, and I really didn't even care for any of them at all, to be honest with you. But those are my only 2 gripes of the whole film. The acting was terrific. The visuals were awesome. The origin story of Wonder Woman and how she became a warrior was awesome. Besides those few shots and the villains, I really didn't have too much of an issue with this movie. I would highly recommend this movie if you're a fan of any of the DC universe, if you're a fan of superhero movies, or you just want a good action blockbuster flick to start off your summer. I would highly recommend this movie, guys, and I hope to hear what you folks think about it too. Comment below, make sure to subscribe, make sure to share this video to all your friends, and I hope you folks have a terrific day.